a private jet, flying smoothly over the ocean. But here's the twist. Nobody's on board. The pilot, co-pilot, a wealthy businesswoman, and her assistant, all gone. Vanished without a trace. When the rescue team finds the plane, it's just drifting, still in one piece. Inside, there's a strange bloodstain on the pilot's seat, a broken pair of sunglasses on the floor, and a lone oxygen mask hanging down. No sign of a crash. No escape pods, no bodies, nothing. Sounds like something straight out of a horror movie, right? But this actually happened. And the story behind it? It has more twists than you'd ever expect. Let's dig into this mystery and see if you can solve it before the end. The jet belonged to a wealthy businesswoman, a woman with some powerful enemies. She was traveling with her assistant, an experienced pilot, and a co-pilot who, as it turns out, was in serious debt. This guy had major gambling problems, so when investigators looked at the empty plane, they expected signs of a struggle, maybe a crash. But no, everything looked totally calm, almost like it was planned. Then they find a recording from the pilot saying, "If you're hearing this, it's too late. Someone was after me." Chilling, right? The investigators dig deeper and discover that the co-pilot owed big money he couldn't pay back. So they start wondering, was he desperate enough to plan something risky? Then things get stranger. Security footage shows the co-pilot meeting with a mysterious man, a guy known as the Diver, someone who helps people leave their old lives behind. So now the question is, was the co-pilot planning to disappear? They find a clue that flips the story upside down. They find the assistant's fingerprints on the broken sunglasses. Yeah, the assistant who had seemed completely innocent until now. Turns out this assistant worked for one of the businesswoman's biggest competitors. And the whole trip? It was actually a setup to make the businesswoman disappear permanently. Here's what really happened. The assistant tampered with the autopilot so that the plane would eventually descend over the ocean. But before that happened, they cut off the oxygen in the cockpit, a small cut, just enough to make it look like there was a struggle. Just a friendly reminder, if you ever think of helping your boss disappear, maybe don't. With the pilot and co-pilot out of the way, the assistant and the businesswoman slipped out with the Diver, who helped them escape to a secret location. They set the plane to drift, letting it float over the water. How many other accidents out there are actually hiding secrets like this one? Would you have spotted the clues? Or would you have been tricked by this setup?